This guy failed for the third time. Now, it's not the par 38's fault. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the par 38, especially since I've modded it myself and made a nice spectrum. Problem is the hood right here. And it just, too much humidity builds up, which causes the LEDs to fail. And I think I tried swapping the LEDs and it didn't work this time. So I'm guessing that the power supply on the inside of the par 38 is what broke this time. And looking at it now, it's not worth getting another par 38 or trying to mod it to accommodate another par 38 because I'm running my backup par 38. I always have one ever since my par 38 failed the first time. It's been the third time it failed because of this fixture, not because of the light itself. And I decided to just get a typical clip-on light now. So I'm probably no longer going to be running this hood. I've had some really good times with the hood, so I'm going to miss it. I'm really going to miss this light. It did me a good job for the time I had it. My corals grew, they looked happy under it. It was like the perfect amount of light, no optics, which gave it great spread. And I was able to modify the spectrum to my liking because I could swap out LEDs. In total, would probably cost between about $20 extra for the fixture that I'm choosing to get instead of buying a new par 38 and a clamp and modifying. I just bought is the Astia 20. This light is 30 watts, but I'm pretty sure it's underdriven. So 3-watt LED is probably underdriven to some amount because it doesn't use a fan. And if it wasn't to use a fan at 30 watts, I'd be really questioning if it's even safe. I'm pretty sure it'd burn out with such a small heatsink. So I'm pretty sure it's underdriven 3-watt LEDs. But perfect for a nano reef. I was using 15 watts on my par 38, so that light should be no problem at all. Now, I'm kind of excited for getting this light this new light, because one thing that par 38s can't do is, even if you happen to get a par 38 which is dimmable, which some are, which you'd also have to pay extra for, you can't you choose channels to dim, unlike the light I'm getting. The light I'm getting has 4 channels, so I'm pretty excited to play with the spectrum a bit. And the reason why I chose this light over other lights is the fact that it was dimmable for a cheap price and had multiple channels. So that light cost me $60, that Astia light. This par 38 I technically got for free, but if I wasn't to get it for free, this would have cost me $32. Probably would have to buy a clamp, which would be another $10, which would put me at $42. And the $20 difference to get a fit light that's also dimmable and multiple channels, to me, it just wasn't worth it. Not just that, I'd also have to put in time into modifying it, and it probably doesn't include the price of modifying it. Also, I'm also gonna do an unboxing when I receive the light. Hopefully I should get it by this end of this week. So I'll do an out of the box review on how it looks. Even though I don't have much to go off of other than the par 38 I have, I will give you a review on how it looks, show you how it works, a more in-depth review of the light, just based on the initial unboxing and using it on the tank. And then hopefully after a year of use, if it lasts that long, I'm gonna do a long-term review. Now also I'd like to point out, I've never owned any super expensive light fixture like a Kessel or any of that. So obviously I'm gonna only be comparing it to a par 38 that I used. But I have been to a local fish store and they use some pretty nice lights too, so I'll also compare it to how it looked compared to my fish store somewhat. But then also keep in mind that everybody has different taste, so if you want to see that video, I recommend you subscribe.